What's up, y'all? It's No Lazy Bones, and it's your girl, Brianna Reve. I'm here with Miss Diamond. How you doing, boo?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing good. Let's get into it. So I am here to help you highlight who you are, not only just to Jacksonville, but to the world, whoever watching. So it's your time to get into who you are, and yeah. So tell me a little bit about you, Miss Diamond.
Hey,
Who you are, what you do, and why you do it. Let's start there.
Who I am, what I do, and why I do it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I am Diamond. Hey, y'all. My last name is Diamond. My first name is actually Naya, but I grew up to not like that name, so I've been going by Diamond since kindergarten, I believe.
Naya.
Yes.
You don't like Naya?
No.
I don't like Naya.
No, no.
Okay, put some respect on it. Diamond. She said Diamond.
But yeah, I sing, dance, act, model. I do hair. I'm getting into nails right now. So, dance is my passion actually. I started to migrate towards modeling in my senior year, which was like almost 2 years ago. Well, almost a year ago actually. But yeah, I found to love modeling just as much as dance.
Okay.
I took a break from modeling because medical reasons.
Yeah.
But yeah.
How long was your break?
It was about 5 months.
5 months. Okay, yeah, that's a long time.
Yeah.
So you stopped modeling and dancing, just everything. Okay.
Everything.
How did that affect you, being that you had to put your passions on hold?
It affected me a lot. Honestly,
Yeah, like mentally?
Yeah, very much mentally.
Yeah.
But the situation I was in, I had to adapt. So
Yeah.
But that took another toll on my mental. So we're not talking about that.
That's fine. That's perfect. Are you from Jacksonville?
No, I'm actually from Waycross, Georgia.
Okay, Waycross.
Yeah.
All right, what country gal?
Yeah, Georgia gal.
Okay.
But, I've been in Jacksonville for almost all my life, for real. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you feel like it's a culture difference for you? You struggle with that?
Yeah, I do struggle with that. A lot of people call me country, but I don't know.
Yeah. Your whole family from Georgia?
No, I'm the only one from Georgia, but everybody else is from Ohio, Cleveland. So.
Okay. Do you
Literally
travel?
everybody else.
Y'all go back and forth between Georgia and Ohio?
Yeah, sometimes. Well, not so much Georgia because I don't really speak. That's where my dad lives, but I don't really speak to that side of the family. But Ohio, yes.
Okay.
That's where my mom's side of the family lives. So.
Okay. So since you was born there, your people not from there, does that affect you in your career at all? Like, do you feel like there's a difference in the way you approach any of your passions, dancing, modeling, singing? Do you feel like it's a difference?
Wait, can you say that real quick?
No, you okay. Do you feel like it's a difference coming from a different background? Like, since you're not from Jacksonville, does it affect your career? Because everybody here from Jacksonville, right?
Yeah.
So in my field as a makeup artist, I feel like it's a difference when I go out of town and I deal with other makeup artists or even models. Like, I be like, it's a different type of energy.
Yeah.
And I like it, honestly.
Yeah.
I traveled a lot. I like it. So for your perspective, is it different for you being here?
It's definitely different because I can say that Jacksonville has a lot of haters.
Yeah.
Sorry, Jax, but it's true.
Yeah.
There was a point when I first started modeling. I was blessed to come across this lady who really broke me up for real. But her daughter was modeling as well, and I remember us being at a beach shoot. This is my first shoot at Jacksonville Beach. I don't know the photographer. It was a group of models. I was the only one who wasn't from Jacksonville. Literally the youngest one in the group. It was my turn to shoot. The photographer was like, "Oh yeah, that's my favorite one. Like, I like her." And the models was just like, "Excuse me?" Like on some, I ain't know nobody. I wasn't talking to nobody. I just came to get my pictures and leave.
Yeah.
So I ain't trying to make no friends, none of that. So I don't really understand.
So you felt like a different energy from the girls.
Yes.
Instead of like giving like appraisal.
Yeah.
And most of them were from Jacksonville.
And way older than me.
Yeah.
Way older than me.
Yeah, I think being a native, I'm from here, so I can speak on my city. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of people get so offended instead of correcting, right? Like take accountability. So I see that a lot. And no matter what field you're in, as soon as you say something about the city, is oh y'all just this, y'all that. Right. Take accountability. Like what can you do better? Because you're just one person, but if everybody kind of had the mentality to kind of change that within themselves, then I'm pretty sure the mentality would kind of like just disintegrate a little bit. But I feel you on that. So what would you feel like was your direct inspiration for modeling?
I actually have a story for this. I have a story for everything.
Yeah, love that. Let's get into it.
So I used to attend Rains High School. Rains was very tough school for me. I transferred to First Coast. When I transferred to First Coast, I had this science teacher. I was very quiet in school. Like it's always the quiet kids who, who come out like this. But I had this science teacher or whatever. She was one of those teachers who was like very quiet. Like the class would get louder than her. Like she couldn't really control her class. Yeah. So, but I seen right through that, and she was just so pretty to me. So I'm just like, she's black. Like she's black and she's tall. So I'm like, every day I went to class, I just peeped every little thing that she did, and I'm like, she is not just a teacher. Like what is she? Like, you know what I'm saying? So my mom. Well, I went home that day, and my mom actually told me that she knew her, and she showed me her on Facebook. And she was a model. Literally. Period. Wow. So I went to school the next day, and I was like, I know who you are.
Screaming.
I was like, I know what you did.
Screaming. Literally. I love that.
So, she was literally so quiet. Like, I just love everything about her. Her name is Miss Wright.
Miss Wright. Shout out to Miss Wright.
Shout out to Miss Wright.
Shout out to Miss Wright.
I love Miss Wright. I don't care. But she is literally my inspiration. I actually had to dance. Somebody had booked me to dance the intro to a fashion show. And she was walking in the fashion show. And she didn't know, and I didn't know either. So I watched her walk, and ever since then,
that's amazing.
Like, I have to do that.
Yeah. Do y'all still keep in touch? That's
literally.
What's up.
Yes.
That is what's up. I actually love that story. I think people kind of have like traditional, I was in the mirror and I just used to, or my mom was a model.
Right.
Like I like that. Yeah. And I think that speaks volumes to teachers. Like teachers have such a huge impact on their students, even in silent ways. You know what I mean? So I respect that. Shout out to Miss Wright, man.
For real.
Do you feel like you've struggled with anything during your journey getting into modeling? Anything in particular?
I mean, not necessarily. But
outside of the hate.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say, but like not necessarily. I mean, I do struggle like making friends, but I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like, I'm not gonna say like bum, because nobody's a bum, but like it's not like I just sit around. Like I keep myself busy to not think about friends. So, I don't know.
Yeah.
The hate.
Yeah. Do you have a large crowd of friends, or you got like a few? How you feel about your circle?
Well, really in my circle, just my family. That's really it. But
it'd be like that when you come from a big family.
Yeah, I do got some friends, but like, I don't know what friends is anymore. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, somebody can see somebody for 2 seconds and be like, oh yeah, that's my friend. But I don't know what friends is.
That's true. I think a friend is somebody that you feel is family. So the same way you feel about your family, if your dog don't feel like that, that's not your dog for real, Right. It's just an associate. And that's fair. I think as you get older, you'll kind of sort that out. And it's okay to not have that portion of your life together. And even with you in the career path, all the different fields and all the different things that you do, that's fine too. I think that's huge that you're doing that at this age. I wanted to get a little bit into reputation. How do you feel about reputation in the industry that you're in? Do you think that's important to you?
That is very important to me. Like, I can definitely say as I started to grow as a model, my Instagram page has changed. Like, I don't post things that I used to post on Instagram. Like, some of the songs, like the songs I use don't have cuss words in it. Like, it's just things that, for me to look more professional, you know, for me to actually, because I dream to be signed to an agency, but it's a lot of agencies that's already asked me to sign, but you got to read through the, when you actually read, it's, child. But yeah.
So you feel like that's something, I actually respect that, because a lot of people can't really break out of old and going into new, you know, to adapt. Like you said, you said it earlier, you was like, I adapt easily and adjust. I think that's really important, because when somebody's looking at you and you're limiting yourself, only thinking about, well, my followers want to hear this, or my friend group want to hear this. There's agencies outside of your friend group, outside of Jacksonville, outside of Florida, who might be looking into you, but you using cuss words and stuff. So I respect that a lot. How do you maintain your confidence? And as far as like your mental health, how does that affect your mental health?
Like my confidence?
Is that already just there, or you like, sometimes you struggle with putting that face on for media? Yeah.
I can't say that yet. I have my days. So like, usually, when I'm not dressed up like this, like just a regular day, I don't know. I feel like my confidence has always been there, but I have my days. So
Yeah. Do you push through it, or are you more transparent?
I definitely, well, it depends. It depends. Usually, because I just went through something very traumatic. And so, it just depends on what day it is. Like, some days I can, you know, cry all day and not get through it, and the next day I'll be fine, or it just depends.
Yeah. Well, I respect you for coming here and using the platform to get to know you. This is our first day meeting, and I respect, you know, who you are already, especially given you got a story, a background, and then you're sitting here and pushing through that. I respect that. I respect that a lot. It made me forget what I was going to ask you next. But I did want to go back into like your childhood a little bit. I know we wanted to kind of talk about that. Are you a completely different person from who you were in the younger years, or you feel like you got a story to tell?
I feel like I'm the same. When I was younger, I was still, you know, dancing, posing, like just still being me, but like, I see a lot of things different now. I guess it is because I grew up, but a lot of things is different now. And I feel like since I grew up when like the generations were changing, like with all the big lashes and like the trend and stuff, like, I don't know, I just see things different. And then I had to grow up way faster than I had to, because all my siblings is way older than me. So like,
yeah. How did you grow like your platform and your network of people between the time where you actually got in the industry? Because you went through your childhood, you started finding yourself, then you doing your dancing and stuff, and now you're on social media. How did you start to grow that?
So back to when, you know, the group of models I was with, my mom, she actually writes stage plays. So one of the parents of one of her characters was like, how do you say it? Not a modeling coach, but like she just had her own modeling group. So my mom asked her to put me in, and she put me in. So what was the question?
No, you okay?
I'm over here.
No, you okay? I was saying, how did you grow like your page, your platform, like your followers, your fan group? Like, how did you start to grow that?
Okay. So I remember what I was talking about. So I was with her. I did this first. We did a pop-up like photo shoot. It was a whole bunch of cards and everything, but like a whole bunch of different photographers. And you know, my fit was raw, and a lot of photographers was coming up to me like, I need your Instagram, I need your Instagram, I need your Instagram. And ever since then, like, I've been booked. Ever since then. So the more I post on my page, the more photographers reach out to me, the more like they post me on their page, more people see me, more people come follow me. Like people love to see. I didn't even know that, but people really love to see me. Like
yeah. Okay, period. I love your outfit already. I was like, get into it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So in that, hearing that makes me feel like for you, networking would be something that you would push towards other models. You would tell them, get out there and network.
Right.
You feel like that's important. Yeah. Okay, it's definitely changed your career path, you would say. Okay, so do you see yourself in the future doing more collabs and, you know, more shows and stuff? Do you do a lot of that now still, outside of the first time you did it?
Yeah, like collab with photographers and stuff. Yeah, I do a lot of collabing. I do want to start getting like more runway shows. I did walk in New York Fashion Week.
Period.
That was a whole different experience. For real,
good or bad?
Both.
Yeah. What would you say was like your worst experience? And you don't have to like name drop or anything like that, but what would you feel like your worst experience has been so far?
As for modeling, my worst experience
in the modeling industry.
I could definitely say New York Fashion Week.
That was the worst? They did you that. They did you dirty.
They did me dirty.
Dang. But was it a learning experience? What did you learn from it?
Learning. I learned that even when you look a hot mess, walk like you got that.
Period.
That's what I learned.
Walk like you got it on. Okay. And then I'm not a model. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really know how everything go, but don't you have to pretty much whatever they say you have on, you have to go? Right,
basically, yeah. So before you even get there, you do know who your designer is, but you don't meet them face to face until the day you're walking. Okay. So you really don't know what you're wearing until before you walk. So.
Okay, so it was just kind of like, all right. But you killed it, right?
I did.
Period.
Period. Sure did.
Okay, and would you do something like that again?
Okay. I would love to be on the runway again.
Yeah. Okay. That's even if it was
like Fenty, like Rihanna, all that. I love it.
Yeah. Okay.
Her clothing brand.
Yeah.
You be watching those?
A little bit. I know a little something. I like the makeup side of things. Yeah. So I be kind of into that, but that's what's up. So would you say that would be like a longer term goal for you? Definitely. What about a short term goal? What do you have for yourself? Short term. Like something you can see getting done by the end of this year.
Definitely nails.
Okay.
Definitely get my nail business up and running.
And all of this is to support the modeling and the dancing and stuff. Okay. Definitely. I love that. Multiple streams of income. Okay.
I actually just quit my job. So.
Dang. Yeah. What inspired that? What motivated you to do that? Because that takes a lot of guts to just step out on faith.
And I definitely felt guilty after, but
you do.
It just feel like, I don't know, like it just wasn't my passion. Like not just my passion, because I took a break from my passion, but like I just didn't see myself there. You know, like it just felt like
waste of time.
Yeah, like a cycle every day. Like I didn't like that. Yeah, I didn't like it.
So now that means it's time to go harder, right? Okay. Harder. That's what's up. And you trust yourself to get out there and just hustle so you can get where you need to be. That's what's up. I believe in you. I believe in you. I feel it. What's your sign?
Virgo.
Virgo? Virgo's about their money. Virgo's about their money. Don't play with Diamond. She got 6-7 jobs and she's not playing. Okay, so is there anything that you want to share? What would you share to other models? I'll say that. What advice would you give to any other models out there in the city right now?
Keep going. Definitely keep going, because in the beginning it is hard and you come with a lot of challenges, like just by yourself. You bring a lot of challenges to the table. Like photographers, there are a lot of weird photographers out there. Always pay attention, be alert. If you signing anything, read everything. Like it's And I always remember, if God gonna put you through it, He gonna lead you out of it and get you through it. So
that's what's up. That's what's up. That's some really sound advice. it seems like you have like a pretty good support system,
Yeah.
like from your friends and family or your family.
Yeah.
Do you feel like that's an important factor as far as them giving them advice?
Yeah, that's very important. Definitely support. And your family's very important too. Like, when you feel like there is nothing else in the world that got you, just know your family got you. Like,
that's what's up.
I learned that from the hard way.
And what about relationships? You got a boo supporting you or in the background?
Yeah, I do.
Shout out to my boo. Shout out to my boo.
Shout out to my boo, you know.
Okay.
That's my man.
How does he play a factor in your career right now?
He definitely supports me.
That's what's up.
A1. Like, he works, so he supported me to quit my job and pursuing my dreams.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah. Okay.
He definitely plays a big part of my confidence too.
Yeah. Oh, he a hype man.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he ain't hyping you, get rid of him. Thank you. Words by Diamond. Get him up out of there. Give him the boot.
You're deleted.
Okay, that's what's up. Okay. Well, I appreciate you. I'm glad that we provided a platform for you to come talk about who you are. And I look forward to, continue to learn about your journey through social media. I will be following you. I will be, collaborating with you. And we appreciate you. No Lazy Bones has done it again. Say shout out to No Lazy Bones.
Shout out to No Lazy Bones and follow me on Instagram where I find shit diamond_dot.
Period.